A knee scooter is a walking aid used as an alternative to crutches. It allows the user to move around without putting weight on their injured foot or ankle. Two members of our group are on the varsity cross country and track and field team here at WashU. They've had multiple teammates use knee scooters due to injury and have witnessed how difficult it is for them to use around campus. This was our motivation behind building a better knee scooter. As shown in this picture, the current knee scooters lack the ability to compact easily. Thus, while the knee scooter might be easier to use than crutches, they are much harder to transport and store, making it a burden for the user to transport. Our goal for our senior design project was to make a knee scooter that's easier to transport and store for the user. The concept behind our scooter design is that it would be two separate parts that could be put together in an active position and a folded position. The active position would be when the main part of the scooter is parallel to the ground and would allow the user to ride the scooter as per normal, while the folded position would have the main part of the scooter be perpendicular to the ground, making it easier for the user to transport and store. The two parts of the scooter would be connected at a joint. The joint would have a locking mechanism that allows a quick release between the two parts and an easy reconnection when putting the scooter back in the active position. We wanted to make the locking mechanism easy for the user to operate, so they would not spend large amounts of time balancing on one foot, while making it strong enough so the joint does not buckle or rotate freely. In addition, when the scooter is in the folded position, we would have C-clamps that would make sure the scooter is held in place and does not separate during transportation. Some of our early designs involved the scooter not coming apart and instead folding or sliding to create the folded position. We decided to go against these designs because they would either not compact that much further, or we feared the joint would not be strong enough to support a person. We decided to go with the two-part design for a number of reasons. The main ones being that in the upright folded position, the scooter can be used as an assistive walking mechanism and can be easily rolled around. In addition, the scooter is able to compress more, making it better for transportation, i.e. being able to be put in the passenger seat of a car instead of the trunk, and better for storage, i.e. being able to slide and fit under a desk. Initially, we wanted to 3D print our drawn-out design and make an actual scooter, but due to the size restraint of the 3D printer, we would have to print a quarter of the actual size of the scooter and use an outside vendor to even get that size, which would then cause us to exceed our budget, so we had to scrap that idea. Since we couldn't make our own design of a knee scooter, we decided to modify an already existing knee scooter to meet our design requirements, which was the scooter being able to come apart easily, fold up, and be rideable. We altered the knee scooter by sawing it in half and attaching a clamp to the scooter, allowing it to be taken apart easily. We decided to have the clamp be permanently on the back half of the scooter because it's the longer part. We secured it by tightening the clamp down as much as possible with a wrench. When testing the initial prototype, we struggled easily reattaching the scooter and the clamp being able to hold it together well. So to fix that, we simply attached a wooden dowel inside the hollow frame of the scooter. The dowel acts as both a guide to put the scooter back together and a mechanism that prevents buckling at the joint. To connect the two parts in the folded position, we attached a second wooden dowel on the bottom part of the scooter that fits into the connector on the handlebars. Duct tape was added to the frame to prevent the scooter parts from rotating freely while in use. To take apart the scooter, the user only needs to loosen the front part of the clamp and pull apart, as shown by Dylan in the video. In addition, the joint is strong enough to allow someone to ride on it without buckling or weirdly rotating when making turns. The user can even do tricks on it. Since the clamp was not our original method of a locking mechanism at the joint, we decided to 3D print an actual version of what our locking mechanism would be like if we had built our own scooter. Because the purchasing of the scooter was the most expensive part, we are over $100 under budget. Our ideal next step would be for us to somehow attach C-clamps to our current design to make the folded position more stable. And further into the future, we would like to construct an actual rideable knee scooter based off our original design using a lighter material such as carbon fiber reinforced plastic to make this scooter as easy as possible to transport.